Hello. Good evening. Back to Lies of P. So where was I? Last night I made it to the Isle of Alchemists. And I fought through some, like a ballista section. And then I killed the gate creature. Which is a very, very large monster. And now, I just got to here last night and ended, so just continuing forward again. Thrilling stuff. Local streamer decides to advance game story. More at 10. That just... Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a pressure plate. Do they have enough sacrificial altars on their island? Please, I've played Dark Souls. I know how those work. Illusory wall. So far, there have been no illusory walls in this game, and I expect that to remain true. So obviously I can drop there. I'm guessing this will be closed. Yeah. They're not going to make it too easy, huh? I think this is the first drop down the exterior of a building section. I know that's a very specific descriptor, but maybe I'm wrong. I've had to drop down places. I don't think I've had to drop down the outside of a building. Let's use some throwables. I mean, I have enough, and I have to assume I'm pretty near the end game. Let's do some cluster grenades. Nice! That worked better than expected. These guys aren't even very strong, but... Oh, almost. Can I finish him off with a quick cog? Man, that health regen, though. What the hell? That's one I'd be interested to learn more about from a design perspective. Why did they decide to make enemies' health regen so strongly? Okay. What is this enemy? Have I seen this before? I don't want to get knocked off either. Also, the other thing's going to come back in a moment. I don't know if I can just roll through it. Big explosion. I can roll through it. Excellent. Go ahead and top off. Who's around this corner? No. Goodbye, brain sucker. You'll have to suck somebody else's brains some other time. Nice lighting. Bundle of old letters. A bunch of letters covered in dust. Dear Valentinus Monad, as a result of the last summit, we venerable families have decided to sponsor the Zelator Laboratory construction plan actively. There are still those who oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. I assume that's what this place is. It's a big evil laboratory. The only possible variable is that they won't give any information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch old families hate being looked down the most. They may have missed a word there. You alchemists know and handle so many things. I had no idea that place known as the Devil's Pit had so much value. I think that's where the first Ergo mine was discovered, if I recall correctly. But when a gold mine or a secret is revealed, you can't put the cat back in the bag. Don't worry about the construction workers. We'll take care of it real clean. Oh. Oh no. Don't forget, if you look down or try to trick us, it's not only the workers who will disappear. Till next time I see you, I'm looking forward to a beneficial exchange. In the name of the old houses, Wolfade. I think that's the second time I've seen that name. I know the Monad Charity House is a name I've seen multiple times. In fact, I want to say that maybe Sophia has a connection to there. Ideally, I want to take out some enemies before I trigger the butterfly. Is this something? What the? Oh, hi. Were you on the ceiling the whole time? Oh, you were up there, okay. Well, there's your problem. You put a hole in the ceiling. Okay, screw it. Butterfly. Oh no. Remember, killing butterfly more important than living. Okay, got it. Let's get away from the disruptor for a moment. For a moment. For a longer moment than that. That might just kill him, actually. Granted, I have a +10 weapon. I'm a little surprised how much damage I'm doing to these. Maybe I shouldn't be. Sister Alchemist Odrade. Let me just pause because it's going to disappear. Although she could not be completed, may she be with us through her noble sacrifice. I have heard this character referenced before. Maybe at the base of this tower, or somewhere in recent memory. Or maybe they were talking about Victor who failed, and the sister will... I'm not quite sure what they meant. Clearly they've been doing experiments on a number of people as these experiments. Which honestly, like, I get it. I'm a man of science myself. I took chemistry in high school. I get it. Sometimes you just, you know, experiment with ergo on human bodies. Path of the scientist. I'm standing near the edge of a building and someone's gonna knock me off, or several someones. Okay, so I can go that way, I can come back this way. Oh, there's the shortcut, nice. Oops. Is that a staircase? No. Okay, so that was the shortcut. That's a pretty... What the... I think someone was just talking that startled me a little bit. Shot put may be useful. Another jump, yep. So far, a pretty easy section overall, which is not me being critical. Like, I genuinely don't mind that it's kind of easy. I don't know if there have been any new enemies. The scorpion monster may have been... How do you get over there? I think that's a drop down from up top. The scorpion monster may have been new. So far, though, I don't think any new enemies in this area. I know the enemy variety is well, I guess it's subjective whether it's a problem. I consider enemy variety to be a problem in a lot of different games. And it's something that Souls games have historically done very, very well. As for how well this game does on it, I would have to... Well, it's hard to say on a first playthrough. I'd have to kind of think back on it. First discovery, Camille. Camille. She is probably the first puppet with an ego found by the Order. What's the Order? Order of Alchemists? Before that, Ergo was seen just as a travel expense for a holy journey of the Order. It was God's gift, but they didn't know that it was truth itself. However, God gave us fools the revelation for our enlightenment. It was God's miracle that Camille was made into a maid puppet. Despite being in the early phase when the design was rudimentary, Camille caught and saved a baby who fell from a crib. Such function was nowhere to be found in the design. Her appearance and identity in living years were similar, so it was probably easier for her to manifest an ego. After hurriedly collecting Camille to launch an investigation, the Order found that she understood language and got a message: "Send me back to my child." By interrogating and taking Camille apart, the Order had opened the door to a new possibility. Later, means of control such as the Grand Covenant emerged, but it was a small problem compared to this discovery. Ergo is not a simple power stone, it embraces life. Through Ergo, we can open the door to eternal life. Wake up, evolve, ascend. With this discovery, humankind will achieve immortality. So there was a maid robot that was the first to exhibit some lifelike qualities. The part about understanding language is kind of odd to me, because it seems like for a lot of these robots to do their job, you would want them to have an understanding of language. Hello. How are you? Cool enemies. And this appears to be where I dropped down before. Yeah, that... I see a dead enemy there, so I don't think that points to anywhere new. We have a treasure chest and then a way out that way. More monsters on the ceiling? I don't... Never trust an empty room with a treasure chest. I've played games in my life. Ho 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 ho! Acidic greatsword. A curved sword made by the alchemists while researching carcass body fluids. It was designed to spray acidic body fluid over the blade at regular intervals. The alchemists took notice of the fact that carcass body fluids had an acidic quality. After extensive research, they devised a weapon that dug into one's body like a viper's fang and inflicted continuous damage. I'm sure all of these weapons are awesome. It's kind of a shame I'm not using any of them. The bottom of the handle is finished with a snake head decoration. The Serpent of the Ouroboros, second time I've seen that name in this game, I think, was a symbol that the alchemists held sacred. They made the weapon of their dreams from the carcass body fluid that reminded them of the viper. There were snakes outside too, actually. So clearly the viper seems to be some symbol of the alchemists. Okay, that's old news. As expected, I can drop onto this area. What do I get for it? Probably just regular items. Yep. I mean, a full moon. Like, I already have my +10 weapon, but that's a hell of a reward. I have 2 extras, so I've gotten 3 total this playthrough. And for context, in vanilla Dark Souls 1, I think you can get exactly 1 Titanite slab per New Game Plus cycle, without the DLC. Specifically, you get it from the Stray Demon. And then the DLC introduces 1 in Calamute's Arena, and I think maybe 1 more. But they're pretty freaking rare, and in this game I've gotten 3. Not that, you know, Dark Souls 1's handling of Titanite slabs is, like, some benchmark to hit. It's arbitrary, but pretty rare. Okay, well, they broke the bridge, right? Yep. I thought that was like a button, that's why I didn't... I did see that, I thought it was a button. Ho 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 ho. Get your decay off me. This game does like its Sen's Fortress obstacles. Which, honestly, I get it. Sen's Fortress was a lot of fun. What are these, Huh. Well, we're definitely getting near the top, as evidenced by... Obviously, I'm going higher, but also I think I recognize those pipes from the cutscene. Okay. So with that, we just go back down, I guess? Is there a shortcut back down? I mean, not like it's very far. I was wondering if I could avoid these things. Not that they're that much of a threat. Let's top off before fighting this guy. Wait for the shot. Now I will bait it over. Come here.
You okay?
My cat got his claw stuck in something. He's alright. Ho ho ho! How much is this frame gonna weigh? I already have more weighty amulets I could wear. That's worth, I think. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna eat that cost, and I'm gonna put more points into capacity next chance I get. That looks very suspicious. What am I hearing right now? I'm curious about something. One sec. Okay, so just a little technical thing I'm interested in. So these things are casting like radial shadows, right? I wonder, this game is made in Unreal. I wonder how these engines manage, like, casting all these shadows from all of these different radial light sources, because I guess you would need a full cube map, but you would need at least a partial cube map for each of these shadow casters. Maybe it's like doing them dynamically based on which one you're close to. Anyway, just a curiosity. Oh, I thought something was going to happen when I stood on that. Oh, good shortcut. Shortcut to where? Oh, right there, okay. Well, I want these items, so I am gonna go ahead and drop off. I didn't want to roll. I mean, it's my fault that I rolled, but still, I didn't want to roll. That's alright, attempt number 2. Maybe it isn't my fault that I rolled. Honestly, relatively clean clear coming out of this with 5 heals still. With these shortcuts, I don't know whether I'll end up getting another Stargazer. You know, depending on maybe there's like a big boss up here or something. I mean, I know there's this thing. Still don't know whether they drop items. Okay, so they can drop items. A lot of half moonstones. This feels bossy. Do you know why it feels bossy? It's because the music's getting all quiet. So who's walking around? They sound so evil. Oh, we're going like down inside the tower, I guess? I hear flies. Oh, you're spraying goop at me. So that's where I'm heading down to. There's another area up top too. Let me go back up real quick. I didn't know whether these paths were symmetric, and I still don't. But going this way seemed to bring me to a different path. Yep, there's that. Oh. Break. I thought that might break. Decided to risk it anyway. Full moonstone. Oh, the other one I got was a full moonstone of the Covenant, I think. So I've gotten, I think maybe with that one it's 3. There's still a number of full moonstones. Which makes sense. I mean, this game has a lot of weapons in it. Okay, so we can walk across there, and that seems to be the only path. Oh, it's going to shoot me off. Actually, I can jump over here. Climb down. How do I get over there? That might be something that I have to drop down onto from the top. Trying to be pretty thorough as I go through this. Nothing. Oh! Wow, I guess I just missed that the first time. How the heck do you get over to that item? I want it. It's shiny. Give it to me. I can't make that jump. No way. I bet you can fall to it from above. Or maybe you end up coming back up the other side. I guess I'll just continue. I know there's that ladder I'll take. I thought that was a staircase. Well, hey, I made it down. Guess we'll see what's at the bottom. Yep. Oh, one of you. I remember you. That was dumb. Waste of a string. Got kicked straight through a wall. What a pro. Oh shit. Is that Arlecchino? There's still one other Trinity door I didn't open, by the way.
Oh my, an actual factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto. This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles. I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you? I know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can? You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be.
Well, I'm gonna
Now
lie.
listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Are you a puppet or a human being?
The lie here is human.
Which one are you?
I'm very clearly a puppet. The lie here is human.
Finally, you understand.
I am human-like, but I am not human.
Yes, we are human. We may be trapped by ergo, but we live, we think, we love, we hate. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long ago. That is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood, it's the only thing that truly drives me. And it was so much fun. Even if you're lying right now, even if you don't believe your own answer, the truth is clear. Proof is evident. Only humans practice deception so intensely for reasons that are so unnecessary. Well, these moments of clarity are enjoyable. Now the rhyming, it helps me maintain focus. At least it helps me hide the urge to kill that I feel every waking moment. But no play can go on forever. No. It was fun while it lasted, son of Geppetto. The king of riddles shall now retire.
Bye, Arlecchino. What'd you give me? Still have to go find that other one. I was totally wrong, by the way, in my initial assumption that there would be 3 doors because it's called a Trinity key. Also, I don't know what the apple's for. Alchemist's Cape. The cape worn by alchemists. It is made out of luxurious fabric, befitting people who take pride in being masters of Krat. The alchemists believed themselves to be Krat's true masters. Naturally, the clothes they wore were so elegant and luxurious that they were said to wear Krat's wealth on their shoulders. Hi, I'm an alchemist. Oh, that is... I gotta say, that's pretty luxurious. That's pretty freaking luxurious.
The play is over. You don't have to go home or straight to hell. Though that would be my choice. But you can't stay here. Not if you want to live.
Huh.
Aren't you curious, huh? Don't you want to know? Oh, of course you do. Delicious. Time is all I have left. But your time is limited, Geppetto boy. I will gladly waste every moment you have if you like. It's your life. So, come on. Now or never. This tower is absorbing all the ergo in Krat. It was built in this precise location because it's the most efficient place in the world to study and use ergo wavelengths. But it's not even about me. Or you, either. This is about the goddess in the tower. Now she, is worth saving. Her powers are impossible. Her knowledge is endless. She is more, well...
Is that Sophia? Is she the goddess?
Awakened than any of us. And you see, she has so much power. It's not like she'll miss just a little. So, I have simply been sharing.
Kinda wish his character spoke faster.
Bother? Well,
This is interesting, but it's taking quite a while.
is there any more human motivation in all the world? Huh? What if I made a puppet of a human? The way they made humans of puppets? What could possibly be more fun?
You see what I mean?
More suitable? The plays. Ah, your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind.
Did I?
Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh?
I don't know what you're talking
learned
about.
from, an alchemist when I served him. Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it, blasphemed against itself, against us, by playing God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood. I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was, well...
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph. The play...
I think that's it. Oh.
Benini. Oh, a beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him.
Oh, did this person kill Vinny's parents?
Did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? Like for giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back? Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many, many I have committed since, the Beninis, they have to be my personal favorites. They engineered the very first automated puppets.
I thought Geppetto did that.
Enslaved puppets without even understanding what they'd done. I didn't go there to take revenge for what his parents did. I mainly just wanted to slaughter them because they were so damned happy. What a great memory. In their last moments, they begged me not to kill their child. So I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice in the heat of the moment. And it was a choice driven by that most human of emotions. Curiosity. If the child survived, would he be traumatized for life? Become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing wretch? Would he fling himself into the sea? Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before his eyes was a puppet? Would he remember Arlecchino?
I think he did.
Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I expected, concealing the truth. Thanks to them, I get to see Venini endure twice as much pain. I cannot control myself. Oh, it's so satisfying. Venini is one of my greatest accomplishments. Perhaps even...
Oh my god, he really has to talk faster.
I suppose I can return this.
I guess I'm impatient.
I've held on to my little souvenir for quite some time. Tell him it's a little something to remember me by.
Huh.
The play.
Okay. Yep, you deserve it. Bye, Arlecchino. Nothing personnel, kid. I don't know if I expected him to be a robot or not. Not to be too negative, like this is still interesting to me, but I'm still a little confused as to kind of what emotion I'm meant to be feeling. Like, this character talked to me game about being a serial killer, but, like, I'm a serial killer, right? Like, how many humans have I killed in this game? And I'm not really sure about the riddles or how he got me the Trinity keys. Very minor issues, I guess. I'm just a little confused. Let me look at the toy. Moonworld Warrior Toy. A souvenir from the family murders obtained from the King of Riddles, Arlecchino. It is someone's handiwork left unfinished. The boys' thoughtful parents wanted to make a toy inspired by the warrior in the fantastic movie for their beloved son. However, the toy was never finished. Cool. Well, I was hoping we got to meet him at the very least, even if I'm ultimately a little confused. Okay, so that is either the way up to the end, or it's a shortcut. Let's take the elevator first, and there's also some more up top that I need to explore, but I'm guessing I'll have to come through this again anyway. Lift the lever. I hope this goes up. That was kind of stupid. Of course it's going to go up. I hope it brings me to a shortcut and not the big boss, who I assume is going to be at the top. Oh, hey, I made it to this side. Nice. What the... Whoa! Where'd you come from? Is there going to be like a butterfly on the bridge here or something? Have I been here? No, this is actually new. I guess I was supposed to take the... Oh, that's the... No, that's something different. Good. Do I have any more of these? No. Okay, let's just go hit you. Aggression being the best defense after all. Okay, so shortcut in this direction. Takes me back somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. Where does this go? I think this is the first area I came into. Yeah, okay, this is the start of this section. That also means I was curious whether there was like a place I could drop down on this side and get to something. Well, not there. Holy cow. You could probably skip part of this section. I think I missed an item or two. That was really stupid. That was really stupid. That's fine, honestly. Silly mistake. Free excuse to get some more ergo out of it. And also, while I'm here, let me go back and give this to Vanini. Also, I have a box of supplies to give to his puppet, I believe.
At the house of Vanini. Ah, Master Vanini's collection box. You have been busy, sir. The House of Vanini deals only in masterpieces and works of special genius, sir. And I'm pleased to say that for you, the private reserve is open. At the House of Vanini.
What you got? I mean, I have no money right now, but... Wow, okay. So you can, I think these are maybe already here. Temporarily activates perfect guard when guarding. Holy shit. I'm not going to use that, but... That's ridiculous. Avoids durability. Increases critical rate. I'm still not sure what that's about. Yeah, I pretty much still just want the basic attack. Maybe I'll end up wanting the acid grindstone. There's a new weapon. There's... What is this? Transformation amulet. Advanced +4. I don't really use advanced. This is... You know, let me get some money for this. I'm near the end game. I'm not really paying too much attention to money. So I don't want this. I think I do want this. That's going to be a... I assume that's an improvement. I guess I could just buy all of them, but I end up selling some of them, and I don't really want these either. I don't really need the cranks. So let's check that piece of equipment. So this weighs 9.8. Yeah, this is going to be up above the board, and just a little bit of extra weight for that, so not bad. So let me now sell some of the other things that I'm never going to use. I'll go use my quartz, of course. I guess I'll hold... I don't really need much of this, but I don't get much from selling it either. I'll sell my weapons because I'm not going to use any other weapons this playthrough. I'm committed. Get a little bit of extra cash. I don't need these earlier ones. I was going to hold on to this because I might want the acid resistance. Right now I've got just one that I think just gives me better resistance across the board. I don't need this anymore. Which cartridge am I using? I can't sell the one I have equipped, right? Yeah, I'm using the... Oh, but I was going to hold on to the other ones because they might give me protection against something else. Can I... How much do I need to level up? I need more capacity. I need one more point of capacity to wear all of this. I am just going to get it. This is plus 5 grand, so Let's do that. There we go. No longer slightly heavy. Very, very tanky.
Strange. It hurts so.
That's old news. And I don't think anyone else is going to have much else to say. Oh, obviously Vanini. Whoops. The whole freaking reason I came here.
The toy? But how? The toy my parents made me. You've met him. Arlecchino. We had just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I hadn't, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that murderous puppet? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child, that kind of guilt. So I hung on. I hung on to the Grand Covenant. I wanted to use it to keep people safe. You know, in many ways, I envy you. Your strength. Thank you for this. Talk about closure.
Kama's place.
I always well.
Huh. Kind of expected a little more than that, but I mean, they didn't have to include any of that story, so.
You're here.
Aw. Oh, look at that! Is that me pick him up? Oh, he's purring. Cats are like that in real life. They can be pretty tolerant. Guess depending on the cat. My cat likes to be held upside down. He actually like reached forward like before I got there. Aw. What a cutie. I expect there to be an achievement for like reaching the full level of companionship with the cat, but I guess I'm not there yet. Alright, back to it. Am I supposed to talk to you again?
Might I have a moment, puppet of Geppetto?
Yeah, it had the person's icon on it.
Good. I was a bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Vanini would say. And I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child.
Wow.
He had no one else, you see. His parents. I'm sure you've heard of their terrible fate. And he had to see it all. But Master Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Vanini's prosperity and happiness. But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul.
This is really good voice acting.
You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini, please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart. My own. We will always roll out the red carpet for you at the House of Vanini.
You could hear like a little bit of like
At the House of Vanini.
shuddering in his voice almost, despite being, you know, very professional like butler voice. That was good. That was really good. I remember that I have quartz, so I'm gonna grab some coins and then toss in some quartz into my P organ, as one does. Thank you. Hey, you want another, you want a booster? Have a stabilized booster. See ya. Enjoy your tree steroids. How you doing, Antonia?
Apparently, I must be careful.
Oh, okay, nothing. You have nothing new to say. I have 2 quartz. 1 more of these will activate level 5. And how much quartz is even in the game? Like, I have to be pretty close to endgame. Just from, you know, the context of what I'm even doing. What do I want here? This is super good, actually. But also, I'm thinking more about bosses at this point, and this is good for exploring. It's not as good for bosses. Hey, Lucy, thanks so much for the raid. Have I told you that I don't get Twitch notifications for your streams anymore? I don't know why. I've tried to fix it. I've unfollowed you and refollowed you. Doesn't work. Twitch is afraid. It's afraid of how close you are to a PB, or maybe you did PB. I don't know. This is pretty good. Let's just get that. Activate P organ to phase 5. So what's on phase 5? Add... Oh, wow! I mean, so this is not that useful for me. Did you really? Hey, congratulations! Congrats on badass new world record. You've been working your ass off for it. Oh, you didn't. Well, hey, just take what I said and just apply it to when you do PB. Okay, I misread. I got it all. I got it all backwards. No, it was a good joke. I just straight up misread it backwards. But, you know. Reading's not really my strong suit. I prefer hitting things with a big stick. To be honest, like, all of these are good. Don't get me wrong, but for my playstyle, I don't really care about this. I don't really use the cube. I don't really use Legion Arms, and I mean, this would certainly be nice, but I kind of think I'd rather go back to some of the earlier phases, because I can get them by putting in fewer pieces of quartz to activate their effect. Out of all of these, this is pretty good, but I've gotten through the whole game without it. I don't think I need it. Hey, Ethan. I'm not going to get that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't really care about that either. That's pretty good. I kind of want this. Let's get this. Put some points into this. Hopefully I can get 2 more quartz before the end. Increases destruction damage to enemies when a perfect guard is successful. That's quite good. Enhances Legion Arm attack when more than half of Legion remains. That's not amazing. Up an attack when durability is at maximum. Fatal attack. Let's get... something. What about over here? What are the level 5s? Increased pulse cells. Okay. Well, very, very obvious choice. For those unaware, this game is Lies of P. It is a Souls-like, and it's really, really good. So if you like really, really good Souls-likes, I would recommend playing it. And also, I have to assume I'm near the end game, so spoilers beware. Yeah. They're on cars, right? Like cool little tails. Useful for when you're drag racing down the streets, as one does. So far this stream, I've just been climbing up the tower here. When I started this area down at the bottom, I was kind of curious whether I would sort of legitimately, quote-unquote, climb to the top, or whether there was going to be some massive elevator that took me up there or something. And I'm sure there will be an elevator, but, like, I've mostly just actually traversed up this high so far. It's pretty cool. Balance crank. Debating whether to continue exploring here for items or just carry on. I'm thinking carry on. Wait. See, I learned. Whoa! Well, that sounds fun. It always makes me laugh when you see cars advertised as, you know, 0 to 60 in however many seconds. It's like, that's fine, you know, unless you're actually doing racing. Like a friend of mine actually does some racing. Unless you're doing that, you know, how frequently are you? I think I want to leave. This is the way forward. You know, how frequently can you ever actually accelerate that fast? I mean, I say this as someone who actually wishes that my car had faster acceleration. You know, just like taking like a highway on-ramp or something. You know, even if I'm pedal to the metal, my car, it's just not all that powerful. I'm going back down to the bottom here because there's another path that I missed. Let's drop here. Oh, that's disruption juice. Okay, I didn't know what that was. There's that thing that I don't know. Oh, I want that. How do I get that? Oh, well. Okay, I mean, you gotta build sturdier 2x4s. That's not on me. Oh no, I missed. I got robbed. I wonder if that would break if you just walked across it. I'm guessing not. I'm guessing it's only because I fell onto it. This here is kind of confusing. There's where Arlecchino was. Anything left of his body? Oh, the music stops in here, kind of abruptly. Also, I like that since you raided me, Lucy, every single message from you is surrounded by this big box that says "Raider from Angry Lucidus," which makes up makes your message take like 3 times as much space on the screen. You know, not a big deal. It's not like I have a super active chat. It's just like, oh, can you disable it? Okay, I'll look into that sometime. It's a minor complaint, but still a complaint. I'm going down, really. That's the opposite direction I expected to go. I guess a minor annoyance, if you experience it very repeatedly, becomes a major annoyance. Yeah, no, that room had Arlecchino, who is the puppet that murdered Vanini's parents, and he gave me this whole spiel about how I am a human because I experience thoughts and emotions, and he enjoys the curiosity, and he's a blood artist. I'm like, yeah, you and me both, pal. Where do I need to go here, man?
I'm not going back. I am sick of consuming Ergo. It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. I'm not just a memory-reading tool. What? You're not the inspector? Well, if you're from the outside, that means we can leave. Thanks. I know the way out, so don't worry about me. Maybe I'll see you on the outside.
There was a note a while back that mentioned a test subject with a specific number. I don't know whether it was 826.
Ergo. That's what I was made for. Ergo is crystallized time and memory. But God, I hate having to consume Ergo to read it. Why does it work like that? It's the worst. I can read memories, but I can't even dream of tastes, smells, or songs. I can't stand it anymore, so I'm escaping. When I get out, I'm going straight to Rosa Isabel Street.
What you doing there?
I can read memories. Ego is crystal.
Maybe I'll see you there, pal. You seem trustworthy. So there's still the path up top at the top. I hope this is just a shortcut out. It is. Right? Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't remember whether I came across here, and then I saw the open treasure chest. So that means if I go to Rosa Isabel Street, presumably this character will be there. So what's left? There's a little bit of extra exploring to do in this room. Up top is now almost definitely the progression path forward. There's one more Trinity door that I'm pretty sure I've seen, but I don't remember where it is. I mean, I know there's another one because I have a key, but I don't recall offhand where it was, and I don't want to go traipsing through the whole game again to find it. I've actually been watching another playthrough of this game. I'm guessing I'll watch several playthroughs of this game. And so my rough plan was just continue the game here, and then whenever that person I'm watching, whenever they stumble across that Trinity door, then I'll turn around in my own playthrough and go back to it. I'll let them do the searching for me. Is that just an interaction prompt? So I can go... I think I just have to go back up top, right? No, there's a ladder here. I want these items. I've been very, very thorough so far, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Hey, an item I missed. Can I make that jump? Probably not, but I gotta try. So that's where I think I could have walked across had I not broken the 2x4. Like a fool. Like a foolish fool. Maybe I can jump it at an angle. Can I cheese this? Speedrunner brain? I mean, that's not shorter than that, so... I think I have to respawn, and then, yeah, this is not going to work, but... Yeah, okay, let's just... If I must rest, let's just go rest. And try again. So come down to the bottom and then climb the ladder. I guess I could also go back down to the start of this and just come up from the bottom. Well, I would, but I can't upgrade my puppet legs, only my puppet arm. I don't have those necessary hops. Oh, this is cool. I got that Stargazer up there like a little while back. I didn't recall exactly where it connects to. Oh, you haven't left yet.
I can read memory.
Look at that. Something very subtle just happened, which is a pretty massive quality of life. The elevator automatically came back down to where I was, even though I left it up here. That doesn't happen in Dark Souls. Why don't you do that, Dark Souls? Do you like wasting my time, Dark Souls? Step on the button. Good job, dude. Oh! He has a grab. Well, this is hardly a fair fight. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of little quality of life things that Souls games could implement. And it's not like this game gets all of them right either, you know, depending on who you ask, I suppose. Something that the Person whose playthrough of this I'm watching said, is this gonna break now? Okay, that's... I'm disappointed by that. I really thought that was the solution, is you can't fall on it, but if you run across it, it won't break. That's kind of lame. Yeah, I think this game, I mean, I was thinking about it. You know, you play any game, and after you reflect on it for a little while, your opinion can change. Like, my opinion of this game is largely going up the more time I spend with it. And the more I watch other people play it, which is not always the case. So I see that area over there. How do I get there? Can I drop down here somewhere? Is there a hole in the floor? Will this break? This kind of looks breakable. No? Okay, so this is back to the start. I wonder if I have to go way up top and then drop down in the back somewhere. This game I would describe as, not that you asked, but this game is pretty linear for the most part. You know, there's some offshoots for items here and there, but like the major progression points are pretty exclusively linear, I think. Okay, I see you over there. I think I need to get over there and go a different... Oh, I could have just taken the elevator up here, by the way. Can I backstab you? Well. So the fact that this game has a linear progression is not necessarily a bad thing. I would say I certainly prefer having some level of openness, of which there's a pretty wide amount of variability there. You know, you could go something like Elden Ring with all of its openness, or you could go very linear, or something like Dark Souls 3, which has, and kind of Dark Souls 1 as well, which has like these branching, okay, what the hell am I doing, by the way? Which has points in the story where you can branch and go in major different directions. Like most notably in Dark Souls 1, right at the start of the game, you can go up or down. You can go other places too, but pretty much up or down. And then after you beat Anor Londo, you have a number of paths as well. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get over to... I mean, maybe I could just like roll this, but I don't know that I trust that. What's the path down? Obviously there is one. Yeah, there's that treasure chest. But then there's also... Oh, wait a minute. See that? Is that an Oh, you get off on the elevator. Okay, it's all coming together. I get it. I get it. It's the classic Dark Souls secret. Where's that elevator? Other side? Yes, other side over here. Okay, now... Wait, I thought I could walk off this, but the... Oh, I can. The door is not attached to the elevator. There we go. Okay. Mystery solved. And then we can drop down there as well. So grab this. Maybe. I generally have not been a fan of many of the 2D, or honestly even the 3D Mario games in recent years. To some extent. But I'm very curious. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, it seems like one of the more creative Mario games they've made in a while. And maybe that isn't a fair statement. Depends on how you define creativity. I didn't know it had co-op. That's cool. I'll have to... I watched the trailer and I haven't seen a lot else about it, so I think I'll just have to look into it more closely. There's a particular form factor for Mario. Like, I feel like if you were to go back to like the original Paper Mario or, you know, Super Mario 64 or whatnot, you used to be able to sort of vary up Mario's model a little bit. Like, all the pieces are still there, right? It's the same character, but like, think of Zelda. Or like Link and Zelda characters, their look changes with each game, right? Mario seems like they're not allowed to do that at all. Like, Nintendo just has that shit. It's a commandment from on high. Thou shalt never tweak Mario's animations. All of the games use like the same lighting style with this kind of silhouette lighting effect. None of it's bad. It's just, it's become a kind of a major turnoff to me. It's a deeply subjective... This is a boss room. Alright, well, let's go. Show me the boss.
Whoa! Is that you?
Oh, the black cat. Wait, fuck you.
Wow. You're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
And I actually thought we were friends. Was any of that true?
You left me to die when I fought the
end,
Black
I
Rabbit
really don't
Brotherhood.
care. There's only one reason we were given
We're not
permission.
friends.
I'll let you go if you give me gold coin fruit.
Nope.
Sometimes you can buy a friendship. Is it the best way to make a friendship?
I already gave you one.
Who knows, but it does work. Ah, so much talking. I'm tired of that too now. There's no way around it. You and I are gonna continue this conversation, stalker style. And those conversations only end when somebody dies.
I have some
So
sympathy
let's
for this
chat.
character.
Goddamn talking ragdoll!
Like, this is actually effective dialogue to me. But I'm so done with these characters. They betrayed me
You don't
before.
get near my sister, got it?
Let's see what we can do with this. Nice, got him. I feel a little bad now. Maybe this character didn't deserve to die.
Stay alive, even if it means fighting dirty. That's the sweeper's way.
Like, this character said that they had, like, the petrification disease and it's slowly ravaging them, and so they're using... Like, I gave him a gold coin fruit before to help him. Oops. Oh god, I'm out. I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice.
Stay alive, even if it means fighting dirty. That's the sweeper's way.
Okay. These attacks are really not that bad. If I actually learned them. Okay, getting there. Cat bag. Mario bag. Alright, let's go. It is impressive to me how... So there's... For those of you who haven't watched this whole game, there's a theme in this game where the various stalkers... The regard broke their weapon. All the stalkers in this game wear different animal masks. And it's impressive to me how much personality these different characters actually have.
That's crazy talk.
Thank you.
I didn't want to be a burden to my sister anyway.
Again, the telltale sign for me, I genuinely feel bad. I don't know if I should have killed him. But also, like, they and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, I think they raided, like, the hotel, and they left me to fight the Black Rabbit Brotherhood alone. Like, I think that they're kind of playing the sympathy card too late. I think all of the... Probably not literally every enemy and boss, but just about everything has a breakable weapon if you perfect parry it enough times, yeah. So I assume that the way forward here is... Actually, is this a path forward at all? No, okay, so it is this way. And once you break their weapon, I think they have the same moveset. Stuff just does less damage, and it'll have less reach as well. Let me read about the Black Cat. Also, I got happy. I'll have to go tell this to the robot. Great hardship gives you a taste of simple happiness. Is there any need to obstruct explosive joy? Explosive joy, was that it? The mask worn by the Black Cat. I bet you can get all of these throughout the game. It has an internal device that supports fading eyesight. Before the boy who had lost his sight closed his eyes for the last time, he thought of how he had lied that he was her lost younger brother, and how much he wished that it had been the truth. That's really sad. Oh no. Aw. Now I kind of wish I hadn't killed him. I mean, maybe he would have attacked me anyway. I don't know. Maybe that was just a kind of cheap way to finagle more cash out of me, but... Excuse me, Pixel? I know. Honestly, Lucy, I thought the same thing, but I would never say that. Being the mature adult that I am, who doesn't laugh at immature jokes. Oh, whoops, I want to take that down. I think this is I assume this is a shortcut. Or maybe just an item. Well, okay, just an item, that's fine. I can call the elevator back down. No biggie. The very loose morality system I've adopted for this playthrough is that I'm lying every single opportunity I get, even when I feel bad about it. In that case, though, I should have given her the gold coin fruit. But on the other hand, I previously said I'm going to kill all of these people. Like, I've already taken out the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Yeah, it does, Lucy. I've already taken out the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I don't know where the fox is. Presumably somewhere ahead. And I'm still a little unclear on the fox's history. Now I know more about the Black Cat. The donkey's dead. The hound is dead. There's that off-brand hound who I don't know where they went. There's the parrot who you don't see the parrot mask in this game, but the parrot is the person who took over the hound's body, or killed him and took over his identity. Let's go ahead and grab another level up too. I have a feeling I'm approaching the end game here. Just a small feeling. There we go. I need to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Enjoy. Second. Give a good view here. I guess everything's foggy. You can't really see much, but here, enjoy this. There we go. Hello, hello. Headphones inserted. I have 10 healing charges now. That is a lot of charges. Nothing else to do here. The only remaining errand would be that last Trinity door, which I don't really care about anymore. I mean, if I remembered where it was, I would go do it briefly, but... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, before I continue, in the interest of being thorough, I want to teleport. Yeah. Back here. And then also I want to go to, well, I was going to say I want to go to the street, the Rosa Isabel Street, because that's where Patient 826 is going to go. But they aren't showing up on my map, so maybe they haven't left yet. Maybe they only leave after I finish the area.
Hello, my only friend. It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun.
Sounds hot. Get it?
It is a brilliant
Because it's the sun.
like the start of spring. Thanks. I think I've learned something about humans. If I make human friends someday, I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend, but you'll always be my first friend. If I make human friends, may not...
Damn, this game just... This game's pulling out the feels a little bit. It's full of all kinds of feels. I didn't come here to feel, I came here to whack puppets with a stick. I still don't know why it says hypocrite. Is Geppetto the hypocrite? Enhances the attack of fatal attacks, that's good. Reduces the amount of enemies' natural HP recovery. Let's just get this. I want my fatal attack to be up. I use those things pretty regularly. I'm very, very curious where this game's going, you know? Like, I still can't interact with this. So, presumably I'll be able to interact with it at some point. I could go back to Rosa Isabel Street. I'm not going to. I'm going to assume that the other character, Patient 826, has not gone there yet, especially because they were still downstairs when I came back. Arch Abbey Broken Rift, time unknown. I keep thinking I'm about to come to the boss fight. But then it's another spooky, foggy room. I see you up there. Music's getting quieter. Okay, so we have a path down that way. Go ahead and jump down. So we have a path down. I see the button there. Yep, and the trap. And then there's a path. Is this a path? That's a nothing. These look like broken jail cells. I don't know whether down or... Interesting, I can target that. Man, these things are strong. Oh, they're very strong. Oh, they're very, very strong. Clearly I just... Oh, God, I forgot that they can do that. Hardest enemy in the game, by the way. Stop tentacling me. Yeah, I agree. This is pretty cursed. Appropriate amount of fog. You know, that's important if you're gonna haunt somewhere. Okay, so these are just basic enemies. I don't know that I want to waste my my puppet string. Yeah, whatever. Puppet string's relatively cheap. I can always buy more things if I need to. Now, where was that other path down? Was it over here? Yeah, okay, so that's the other path down. Alright, 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 alright. Let's all just relax. Oh, apparently I cannot aim down. Eat my fire. Eat my fire. Eat my fire. My god, these things are actually the hardest enemy in the game. And it's not just because I'm bad. I mean, that is why. That's a song I haven't heard in a while. There we go. It's all coming together. You just have to burn them down before they tentacle you. How hard could that be? Uh-oh, it's another one. Let's top off. Oh my god, look how much focus I have now. I almost feel bad for these enemies. I mean, I don't. Emphasis on the word almost, but at this point I'm just bullying them. I have like so many resources. I've got my super puppet string. So this is interesting. It's like two kind of adjacent rooms with a lot of smaller little alcoves. I'm gonna assume that's the actual way forward. I see at least one more hanging enemy. Did not want to drop. Keep your tentacles to yourself. Don't you know it's rude to tentacle someone without their consent? I guess they never taught that in puppet school. Yeah, there's some intersection between puppet school and hentai school. These enemies are probably really easy, and I just always flail and spam them to death instead of actually learning their moveset. Yeah, see, it just does that. Okay, let's repair. What's with all the portcullises, man? Too many portcullises in this dungeon. Not enough levers to open the portcullises. What a way to go. That's okay. These aren't awakened puppets, so they don't really know what's going on. I mean, I was going to assume that's true. This area, I have not actually played Demon's Souls, but these little series of balconies immediately made me think of the Tower of Latria. It even has tentacle monsters in it. So, you know, it's a pretty close match. Oh, hey, I remember you. You are hard to kill. Okay, okay, you're also very loud. You're very loud. You're very excited. Oh, the range! Do I have a cube? What's a cube? Okay, well that didn't work. See, the problem too is I never learned how to fight this enemy. I just spammed it to death. Which means now I have to actually learn how to fight it. Oh, Jesus. Well, I lost my stagger window. This enemy really probably isn't that bad, as... I mean, that statement is probably true of every enemy in the game. Like, if you just relax and learn their moveset. Or you could go the other way with it, like I've been doing, which is just to panic. Rely on your natural tankiness to save the day. Oh, shit, they're fighting each other. They killed the big guy! Oh, you're my favorite zombies! That was awesome. Wow. Can I bring some of you with me to the next boss fight? Okay, we have a path up there. What's over here? You know, something I think about, I genuinely wonder sometimes whether these games would be, like, more enjoyable if there was an indicator of some kind as to, like, this is the main path forward. And these other areas are, you know, side areas. Probably not, but... Run. Oh my god, I forgot. Those enemies flail at you when you break their guard. Maybe one day I'll remember that, but not this day. Okay, making progress, getting all the treasures. Can't save Kraut without finding all the treasures. I didn't know there were any more cryptic vessels. I thought the last one was Allodoros. How intriguing. I tell you what, the next Stargazer I get, straight back to Venigni. Can't let even one mystery go unturned. Hi, what do you do? Oh, okay. Well, I found the lever that opens the portcullises. Suppose that counts as progress. Is this jumpable? Probably not. It is. Is that intended to be jumpable? Like, is there anything over here? No, okay, that was pointless. Never mind. Which side were the portcullises on? I think I need to go down. Yeah, I don't even have world record in that game anymore. I'm a washed up has-been. It does? I wonder if, like, there wasn't a valid date on it or something. I actually coincidentally looked at my own SRC profile, like, yesterday, I think. Even though I haven't speedrun anything in quite a while. I might speedrun this game. It'll depend how long it is. Oh, no. I'm not prepared to fight you. I know, I want to hug you too. I don't know about that grab. I fought one of these things before, and I definitely didn't learn the moveset. So I'll just have to learn it now. Good heal. Good. Okay, I might actually beat this thing. And that's the last quartz I need for that first round. What a cool enemy. See, it's very interesting to me. Little insight into my own mind. Horror games terrify me, like actual legit horror games. As do horror movies. Like, pretty much as a personal rule, I don't watch horror movies and I don't play horror games. But this kind of stuff, while undoubtedly creepy, has, like, no effect on me in terms of, like, you know, actually being scared. And I don't know if that's just the framing, you know, knowing that it's the monster I'm going to beat. I don't know if it's that there's some light music in the background to make it seem not quite so scary. Maybe it's just that there aren't jump scares. Well, maybe there are, depending on your definition. I'm going to put on a resin here to kill the butterfly. Did you ever play Little Nightmares, Lucy? I don't remember. I like the first one more than the second one, I think. I don't know if it's even necessarily the better game. I think it... Oh, right, you explode. Okay, let's just move because you're about to cast some nonsense spell at me. I think the reason I prefer the first one more is that it has... Oh, look at you! You're straight out of Dark Souls. Sit down. The first one... Yeah, that's part of it, is like the... You know, the second one just kind of by definition isn't as novel, but it's more than that. Come on, almost got him. The first one has a actual stamina system on the movement, even though it's an invisible stamina meter. Where the second one... Do I have a cube? No. Where the second one I don't think does, and I prefer that. Like, that was one of my first impressions when I played the first game. Hey, Allie, welcome. How are you? When I played the first Little Nightmares as compared to something like Limbo, the feeling I came away with was like, wow, there's a lot more kind of game to this than I expected. Not to suggest there's not a game in something like Limbo, but I expected Little Nightmares to be more like, alright, it'll be sort of a spooky walking simulator. And instead it's like, oh no, I can actually, you know, run away from enemies and, Is that a secret? I mean, that's certainly fallable. I don't know if that's a secret, though. I gotta check. I gotta check. Oh, it's... Never mind, it's just right here. It was not a secret. Cocoon is the new game by the... Is that Playdead's new game? I wasn't sure because we had Limbo and then we had Inside, but then I thought Playdead split in half. And there was another game released in that same fashion. And I don't know if the studio that made Cocoon is called Playdead, or if the studio that is now Playdead is even the same studio as it used to be. Okay, so is it the same kind of vibe? I'm going to leave that question intentionally sort of vague as to precisely what I mean. Cocoon. Add that one to the mental list. Interesting, okay. I mean, I'm intrigued. I don't know if I should be intrigued, because I don't really know anything about the game, but... Oh wait, we're gonna heal first. And then we're gonna hit you. Stagger you. Okay. Well, hey, I hope it's fun, even if it makes you feel a little dumb. Shortcut? Shortcut! I love shortcuts. Well, that doesn't sound right. Whoa! Okay, okay, okay. I get it. You have guns. I missed him. There we go. Who's... Okay, so these are just the guys dropping out of the cells. Thankfully, these guys are quite easy if you burn them down fast. And then they explode. Okay, I need to actually look up. Are they all dropping out of their cages? Yes. And there is another butterfly nearby. That's right. No, that's a new area. Okay, let's do this. I don't care about disruption. Kill him. Good. I like that I'm so obsessive about killing the butterflies, even though I really don't need to be anymore. Like, the materials they give me are very worthwhile, but at this point in the playthrough, I don't actually need them. But I want them because it's a shiny butterfly. That can be a good feeling, though. I guess depending on your perspective on the whole thing. I don't know if, again, I'm just knowing absolutely nothing about Cocoon except for what I know about Limbo and Inside. Those games... I don't know if you can really get stuck in those games. Like maybe you can. Don't disrupt me, please. Like, they're a little bit puzzly, but, like, mostly I think you just kind of go through the motions. Oh no. I don't have a webcam on, but I'm just kind of smiling. Wait, second jump? Second jump? Relationships are, Oh god, get out of the goop. Get... Oh my god, that almost killed me. Relationships are complicated. I guess they don't have to be. Some of them are. Is the Red Fox dead? Red Fox's amulets. +3 for motivity and technique? An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. The Wolf's... I've seen that name Wolf a few times. That's the Red Fox? The Wolf family's swordsmanship that is passed down through generations is famous for being sophisticated and refined. The occasional blind spot that appears is a trick for an even deadlier attack, so one must be careful. So my weapon has... I wonder if I can use some technique cranks and give it, like, some technique scaling. Because right now I have something that gives me +4 motivity, but this gives me +3 motivity and +3 technique, which has got to be more worth it if I had a little bit of technique scaling. So next time I get a chance, I'm going to see if I can make that modification. Oh god. What am I doing? I did see the ladder there. Okay, so I just kind of went a roundabout route. I could have come up here sooner. I really want another Stargazer. I have 20k Ergo. I have almost 1 healing. I have a quartz to... Oh, this is back up here. Okay, I see. Nothing over there. I have never played any Resident Evil games. I don't have anything against Resident Evil games. I don't... In fact, I quite like what I've seen of them. But, I happen to have not played any of them. Probably because I also haven't played any Final Fantasy games. Maybe I played Crystal Chronicles at my friend's house in, like, middle and high school. I don't remember. Yeah, this game's awesome, Ellie. I went into it with high expectations, and those expectations have still been exceeded. So far, the game has, you know, I've had some areas I've liked a little more or less than others, but I've been very, very impressed, and the game has not misstepped. It's maintained a very high bar of quality. Where do I freaking go? Where is the progression path? I found the progression path. What do I have to help with this? I really want to... Maybe I should just use a bunch of throwables and just kill them. I know what to do. I know what to do. We're going to put some blitz on. Come here. Get blitzed. Okay, that did absolutely freaking nothing. I'm stuck! Wait. Hits. Heal. Another hit. Okay. Wait. Okay, so these guys really aren't bad. They become staggerable after 1 hit. Well, I mean, this game will be around. If you weren't going to play it right away, you know, it'll go on sale eventually. It's absolutely worth full price, but also, you know, it'll go on sale. What? What? I thought I was way further in. Okay. My bad. Well, while I'm here then, I mean, if I'm going to have to make a trip back, I'll take this opportunity to go back to home base. But yeah, this game is excellent. I know you're watching a stream of it, but despite that, I don't know how sensitive you are to other spoilers and stuff, so I won't talk about too many other parts of the game, unless you really don't care at all. Which is valid, if you don't.
I always welcome... Oh, how long do you think it would take me to decipher it? Time me.
Cool, cool.
Ecco. All done.
I suppose without any context, you won't necessarily remember a lot of this either.
It would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all.
Are we gonna break Enigma?
But why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend. I became lost in thought. Please take it.
What I get? Mechanical cryptic vessel description. Oh, decryption. I thought it spelled description wrong for a second. Orders: the train doesn't leave anymore, and the merchant awaits a frozen feast in the destroyed town. Appendix: an order form is attached for mutual trust. No gender preference. A request for bastard-style stalker equipment. Refer to the daughter of the Wolf family, that's the Fox, codenamed Fox's equipment. Please obtain it by crafting or check if there's extra in stock. Even though she's cut ties with the Wolf family, she's still a Wolf. Wolfie? She's got a good eye and the best equipment. Maybe we can look her up when we're upgrading our equipment. So it expects me to go there, wearing the Wolf's equipment. And I don't think I have the Wolf's equipment. I mean, I got the Fox's equipment. Let me just check what I have. Do I have... I mean, I assume that I'll be fighting the fox pretty soon, so maybe I don't have to worry about that for very long. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Lucy. I have mixed feelings on spoilers for different games. Like, broadly speaking, I would consider myself quite sensitive to spoilers, but it also just depends on the nature of the game. Like, you play a game like Elden Ring, and that game, you know, it has a lot of things in it. For me, the most appealing aspect was just exploring this world. And so a spoiler for that is like the spoiler arguably ruins the experience. Same with something like Outer Wilds. In contrast to something like this, like, there's still a lot of discovery, which is why I... you know, have avoided spoilers on the game, but also, even if you knew about a boss, like, you still have to go fight it. You know, there's a lot of mechanical complexity there, too.
You're here.
Alter handle. See, I'm wondering, I have this motivity crank, I'm wondering if it'd be worth it to do this. So rather than A, motivity scaling, we get C, scaling in both, and then put on the Red Fox's thing. I think I want to try that, and I need some money to make it happen, of course. In fact, I can test it out. So right now, my weapon is doing what? 188 plus 98. $188 plus 98.
You're here.
If I alter the handle with a technique crank, that drops me down to 188 plus 65. But now if I toss on the Red Fox's amulet, now I'm back up to... It's actually worse. Okay, that's a shame. That's fine. Experimented. Scienced. I have a quartz to put in upstairs, and then we go back and get my my ergo that I dropped. My feeling on spoilers, it also depends how far into the game I am. You know, like, if anyone knows what comes next in this game, please don't tell me. I do still care, but, like, at this point, even if I had the end spoiled, it's like, yeah, I've experienced most of what this game has to offer so far, so, you know, it wouldn't ruin that initial experience to the same extent. Ability type items. I really don't make use of items all that much. This is pretty good. Let's get that. And now I have extra special grindstone. Excellent. I didn't know whether that would bring me here. I'm a little surprised, like, this was not the last Stargazer I rested at. Also, there's like 10 more records I don't have. I've never used storage. What's that? Head over to this. I think I was probably pretty close to the end, just a silly mistake falling off, but also this time I'll be able to dodge some of the enemies, since I don't have to drop down in a round. And also, I didn't verify where that ladder was that I unlocked. So, oh. Okay, so I found the ladder. Solved that mystery. Maybe this is significantly closer than I thought. This game has good shortcuts. What am I doing here? I need to go up top. I don't want to risk falling off the edge, so I'll pull you closer, take you out. Okay, I know where I am now. Wait for the explosion. 1, 2. Oh, you're not dead. 3. Something I just realized, did you see how that enemy very quickly recovered its health from like almost dead up to, you know, 10% or whatever? I wonder if that's meant to prevent the magic pixel problem, which is the problem where you think a Souls enemy is dead, or I guess more broadly speaking that an enemy with a health bar is dead, but in reality it has like 1 more HP and that just wasn't really, you know, visible on the health bar. Can you walk over that? Wow. Good pathfinding. Don't fall off. So now I do actually need to fight some of you as I drop down. So let's just take you out. Stay far away from the edge. And get my money. Thank you. Now, as I recall, there was another one. Yep. I'm just gonna move real quick, fight you on slightly larger ground so I don't pull a dumb and just die. Feels good to be overpowered. Is that the last one in this current little batch of enemies? Okay, so we've got a ladder, we've got more Sen's Fortress. Is there anything up the ladder before I go through Sen's Fortress 3.0? I think I'm unreasonably nervous being near these edges now. Hard to know what the path forward is. I think this is the path forward. Oh, what are you? You've got a cannon. How's that fair? I don't have a cannon. Man, I can just wail on these enemies, though. Holy cow. Alright, alright. You got your hits in. Let me heal. Let me heal, please. I can't move. Okay. Okay, die. I can't move. Die. Oh my god. Heal, heal, heal. Heal, 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 heal. Spam. Spam! Heal! Does the shock mess with your stamina recovery? I'm actually stuck in the corner. Oh my god, I got him down to like no health, and now I can't kill him. Look at my stamina! Okay. That was a very, very messy fight, but I'll take it. So I still need to go back down to Sen's Fortress. I'm going to do that now because I suspect that that's forward progress. Hey, I'm happy to hear that. I mean, there's a lot of good games out there, but even so, it's always awesome when a game like really, really grabs you. Like this game, for example, I've just been looking forward to playing this game, like, you know, ever since I started it. Okay, so is this just... Okay, so you can stand in between them. The first one is marked with blood, the second one is not. That's fine, I can take these. Thank you. This game has a lot of Sen's fortresses in it. And they are just throwing quartz at me, though. I assume that'll just get rid of these permanently. Psych, they all fall on you at the same time. You just activated 100 more. At least I was right about my instinct of that not being forward progress. I tend to get so immersed in these games when I'm playing, like, not just because I am currently playing it and I'm immersed, but like, while I've been working today, I had a stream up of this game, and when I'm done playing it today, I'll probably do more work and put on that same stream of the game, so I'm just like injecting different parts of this game into my veins. Wonder how much further it is to the top. Well, that's ominous. I mean, I guess that elevator goes up. Carcass body fluid bottle. Take me to the top. Maybe another Stargazer? There's a lot of screen tearing for me, and I have VSync turned off. It's not the game's fault. It's just there's a lot of screen tearing on these bricks. I think that's screen tearing. Maybe it's some other artifact. I was the first to be completed. I will go forth on my own into the new world. So the alchemists have been doing all these experiments to try to evolve someone and turn them into something like a god. I have 28,000. I bet this is the final boss here. So let me get up to about 16,000. That's close enough. Look at how close this is. This is always an indicator of a major boss. I assume so, Ali, yeah. I don't know, but obviously I haven't finished the game. I assume this is the final boss of the whole game. If you're going to dip out, which I totally understand and even encourage, thanks for stopping by. It's been fun chatting. I'm going to go into the fight in 3, 2, 1, fight. Oh god, it's Pyramid Head. Oh, it's like actually Pyramid Head. Where have I seen you before? Oh, this is the guy who killed Victor after the fight. Threw a javelin right through his chest. Is this the first one to be complete? Oh my god. I'm so fucked. Laxasia the Complete. Alright. Let's figure out this fight. Good damage, though. Oh, it's got a shield on its back. That's a large combo. Oh, God. I wonder if I can break its, 1-2. Okay, and it's got a follow-up. That attack I can get in, like, 5, though. Good. Follow-up. Yep. Oh, come on. Did you see how fast it recovered? Oh, I got it. I did get it. I didn't realize. I thought it just, like, instantly recovered. Follow up. Man, I really am overpowered. Big swing. Okay, so that's a... Okay, I still got the heal off. Good. Dodge. Did I just... I broke the shield. Okay, so what's phase 2 of this fight, by the way, because... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say that was way too easy. Even being overpowered, that was way too easy. Oh no, is that the fox? Who is that? Fun fight.
Oh, Simon.
I think that's the red fox. Maybe I'm making that up. Oh no, she's hot.
Your sword, Vexasia, swears to protect this tower.
This is really cool. What is this? Ah! Okay, I did expect that, just not that fast. I wonder how much of this is going to be similar to the last phase. Okay, so it throws it down on me? Okay. Getting the moveset. Fair to say I'm going to want some electric shock resistance for this fight. Oh god. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Let me move. No.
The arm of God will awaken soon.
Okay, this is wild. Okay, so this character kind of teleports around with electricity. In phase 2, those are still like predictable hits, just there's a teleportation mechanic involved. What do I have? I have this, I have this. Oh, I actually have the resistance to shock one. I could additionally chug... Nah, I don't really need to chug anything, to be honest. So this is... No, this is the complete one, so the Arm of God, that's someone else. Okay, so that's a slower hit at the end. 2, 3. How did that miss me? 1, 2. Okay. I think it's gonna swing for a while. 4, 5, 6. So that's a lot of hits in a row. Follow up. 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, the delay. That's fine. That's a new attack. I haven't seen it before. I'm allowed to get wrecked by a new attack. Honestly, that's fine. I don't like slopping through these fights. You know, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, depending on your perspective, I am overpowered enough now that I can slot my way through quite a lot of it. So this time it's gonna wait. Oh. Okay, so that's just incredibly delayed. I mean, do I just run away from this? Since it does about 100 of them. That's a slow swing around. And then another. Block that one, good. Follow up, yep. Okay, so that's a free power hit and another hit. Wait. I thought that was a follow-up. What is this? Explosion? Yep. That looked like it. Can I do this? I broke the shield. Kick, follow-up. Followed by a big jump. Fun fight. Okay, so that swings around at the end. It isn't just a drag. Wait. Good. Oh, I need to be using my my powers here. Wait for the swing. Little early on the block. Follow up. Oh, you're not dead. Now you're dead. I thought it just wasn't going to phase transition until Until phase 2. Okay, so here's this. It's gonna fire a bunch of bolts at me and then do a very, very fast fly down. Dodge, 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 dodge. Wait. One, two. Claps the sword. we both did our anime moves. Follow up. Okay, I'm getting some good damage though. Full spin, and then a follow-up after the spin. This is a spin. Big follow-up. Follow-up. Slight mistime dodge on the follow-up. This fight's awesome. I've said that about many bosses, and it continues to be true about this fight. I have not felt that there is any bullshit in this fight so far. My opinion on that may change. I reserve the right to call bullshit later, but for now, I'm just bad. Oh, I thought that was the other follow-up. Wow, that didn't work out. Who is Sir Manus? Is that the same Manus who is the furtive pygmy in Dark Souls 1? Is this actually Dark Souls? Is this Dark Souls' steampunk future? Totally worth it to grab my 1,000 souls. I bet I can dodge through the first part of that too, get some extra free hits in. Oh right, this combo. Man, these are slow follow-ups. And then it follows up the kick. I need to be careful of that. That might not be worth it at all. Good. Wait. Follow up? No? That is so delayed. That is so delayed. That is so delayed. Although I do enjoy it, this fight is definitely the epitome of, like, just memorize. You need to become a stopwatch. Just become a human stopwatch. I think I'm learning no more puppet string. It doesn't really work. Okay, so that's faster than I think after the combo. I'm finding that one really hard to dodge. I think I'm just doing it wrong. Oh god. I think I want to dodge these. Okay, so that's... For some reason I was thinking that was like 4 slams, but it's actually like 8 or 9. I think I can still learn the attacks well enough to guard them. And if I guard this enough, I might be able to break the weapon. Which, if I break the weapon, I wonder if that would even carry over to phase 2. I kind of doubt it, but that'd be a nice touch. That's assuming you can break the weapon, which I might not be able to. At least they gave me a Stargazer right before it. That was nice of them. I thought that was the wave. Wait. Okay, no follow-up. I don't just want to run away from this, but I mean, it's like, holy shit. Yeah, that's not worth it. Okay, I can dodge that, good. And I know I can break the shield, too. That really doesn't take all that many hits to kill. So much poise. Follow up? No? Okay, normally that's followed up. Almost got that. Just a little late. Good. There we go. Alright, that is very doable. That is very doable. Repair. Maybe I could use an attribute resistance module there. I blocked it. Missed. Jump, big jumpy? No? There we go. Holy God. These combos. I don't think I've blocked even one thing yet. I mean, I know how to dodge that. That is a hell of a counter to getting poise broken. That's awesome. Oh my god, I blocked something. Eat this! Oh god, that didn't even work a little. Luck. I really am trying to learn these timings. It's very difficult for me. I just staggered her out of that. Oh, okay, follow up. Gotta be aggressive. Did I win, or is there a phase 3? I didn't deserve that. That was a bad... I mean, the fight was awesome. I had a bad fight.
Oh, Sir Simon. Only you. But don't worry.
I mean, a win's a win, I guess. Wow. Look at my health. I have 2 HP. 2 HP and no healing. Interesting they gave me another Stargazer. There's one right over there. Let's check out that Ergo. 15,000. Ergo obtained from Laxasia the Complete. It is packed with immense power. A treasure hunter may want this rare Ergo. Oh, well, I killed the treasure hunter. Whoops. The alchemist Adriana was baptized by the elixir, and she became the first whole being. Everything about her was perfect, except the fact that her feelings for one person could not be erased. Well, I thought that was the fox. That wasn't the fox. That was someone else. Apparently I'm supposed to go back to Hotel Krat. Oh, the person actually did go there. Okay, so a few things. First of all, level up. Let me hold on to the other soul for now, because there's a non-zero chance I eventually find them again. Them being, I mean, I killed Alidoro, but maybe the wannabe Alidoro will have taken up the mantle. And is now going to sell all the goods. Or maybe I just don't get it anymore. So here I am on Rosa Isabel Street. And patient 28826 said they were coming here. But where would they be on Rose Isabella Street? I hear singing, and I know that that person specifically mentioned singing like twice. So maybe if I approach the singing, I will find them. You know, I haven't had to farm Ergo this run yet. If I wanted to farm Ergo, like, some of these places would not be all that bad. Now we're getting like 125 a pop. Oh, right, this is where all the death babies are. Oh, I think maybe I unlocked this as a shortcut or something. I mean, I'm gonna guess that the person isn't in here. Maybe I'll just run away from the death babies. Kill you. I don't... Maybe it's down here. I don't recall where the next Stargazer is. Let me just leave before I get knocked off by a baby. What a way to go. Yo, the music. Oh yeah, this is the area where you get shot. One of many areas where you get shot. I wonder if he's in the White Lady arena. God, this fight was cool. Well, the music's good, the arena is good. I kind of slopped my way through the fight. Whoa, what? Secrets? I see a ladder coming up to this from the other side. Well, we'll see if the other person's here. I know that the character I'm looking for is not here. Have I been down here? I don't remember going into a sewer down here. What? It's entirely possible I did do this and I just don't remember. And also, this is not where patient 826 is, because this is the next Stargazer, and the fast travel icon pointed me to the last one, but I'm sure I did probably come through here. Okay, actually this is looking more familiar now. But also, I want to find that shortcut I missed, so... Maybe this leads to a secret item? That probably is going to be mostly worthless to me at this point in the game. You all need to get your speakers checked. You're sounding a little hoarse. Okay, I was continuing forward here a little bit to see if I could find the way back, which maybe I still can. No, this is not it. I don't think I ever... I don't know if I can talk to that character playing the accordion. That accordion virtuoso. I think I just need to go back. This is... I'm way the hell off course. Oh! You're here! What? Well, good thing I didn't go back, huh? Why are you here?
Hey! Over here!
There's a Stargazer that's much closer to this. Why did it point me to the first one?
Nice to see you again. I thought if I got a second chance, I'd go to where my heart's content. I never expected to get out alive. Oh, it's overwhelming, even now. Want to take a look at what I have? I grabbed a couple of things before taking off. It's a new life, a new attitude, and simple pleasures like ordinary conversation. Nice loot, yeah? If you need anything, just say the word. I used to be a fan of the actress Patricia, not the red actress Adelina, but her sister.
Oh,
Patricia
sorry about that.
had an angelic voice like her sister. If she'd become famous, they would have called her the White Goddess. But her career was cut short. She took poison and ruined her throat. I've only read others' memories, so I don't know the details. But the memories people had of her songs. You should have heard her voice in her prime. Something transcendent like that. Makes you feel alive. I survived, so I'm seeking out experiences like that. So, any more questions?
This is so interesting. The devs didn't have to put this in the game. This is like a whole optional quest line.
Did I go sightseeing? You bet I did. It's the heart of Krat. The theatre, the Ferris wheel, there's so much to see. Although, most of it has burned down now, I suppose. The most fascinating thing, I couldn't believe it. The writing on the back of a made puppet.
That's the
I
first
read
awakened
memories,
one.
But still, any way you look at it, it's the made puppet's words. Probably designed like that. What kind of puppet would write that stuff? Still, it was weird. You should see it for yourself.
Look at this. Disruption resistance. I mean, I'll take that. The hunting apparel worn by the White Lady, the woman who lost her song, adorned her stage with the blood of puppets. The sisters dreamed of a great stage. Their dreams now crushed, the younger one dedicated a stage in remembrance of her sister with the blood of puppets. I did have to kill her, unfortunately. An experimental axe blade made by the alchemists. Carcass body fluid constantly oozes from the rear canister. The alchemists achieved the brilliant truth that they desired. However, their achievements were sometimes made on the flesh of blood and humans. Cool. It is equipped with additional weight to make it easy to control the heavy blade. The inhumanity of the obsessive research by the alchemists caused an internal revolt. Some among them fled the organization and decided to expose the truth to the world.
Nice loot, yeah?
Awesome. I'm still very confused why it pointed me towards... Was this the maid? I love you, Julian. I think that's the maid they experimented on. Maybe like the first awakened one? One sec. I am confused. I mean, I'm happy I found the guy, but like... Was there not a Stargazer right over there? Also, how do I get to that other secret area? Yeah, what the hell? It pointed me to the first... did I just read it wrong? Was he actually on the second one? Because this one's much closer to them. And I didn't see a secret down in the sewer. I would like to find this this little hidden pathway. I don't... It's somewhere like below me right here. I don't think there's anything at the end of this street that brings me down. Yeah, it's not going to be in this direction. There's nothing here. Okay, so if it's not this direction, I mean, seems to me the most obvious way to get to a hidden treasure down there would be to take the thing that literally takes you into the sewer, since there's a ladder that comes up the other side of it. But I just went through the sewer. I didn't see any other paths. If I were to get there... I mean, it could be way later in the level that brings you back. That's the tricky thing about some of these. Where am I actually going? This just brings me back. But there's nothing... Okay, I do have to go that way. I'm all turned around. It does seem like the sewers would bring me there. I can't open this, right? No. Okay, I guess I'll take another quick journey through the sewer. And it would be off to the right from this direction. It's gotta be somewhere down here, right? Like, this is... If my little internal compass is correct, I think this is the right direction. Maybe it is down here. Let's try it, I guess. Oh, okay, it was here. I found it. I thought that would kill me. It didn't even damage me. But hey, I'm glad I searched. I don't know how I feel about the secret. Most of those, at least Souls has trained me that most of those ledges that kind of look like you should be able to survive them, but they're actually in a pit, most of them will just kill you. Oh, hey, I remember you. What a get. I just got a strangely specific craving for Buffalo Wild Wings. Anyone want to drive to Wisconsin and bring me Buffalo Wild Wings? At 11:20 p.m. They're probably open, actually. There's a sports bar. They're probably not open. I don't know if they're open. Mystery solved. Okay, well, I found the patient, and I found the secret. Now there's more to do at the hotel. I have to talk to Polendina. Time unknown.
With unsurpassed sorrow.
Oh my god.
Announce, Lady Antonia has passed away.
I thought I cured her.
As she entered immortality, she seemed at peace. Her face was calm, and she wasn't in pain. It is all thanks to you. Without your most difficult of choices, she would never have found such peace. As for me, I am bereft of emotion. My life, or what passes for it, has lost meaning. It feels like pain has swallowed me whole. Thus I plan to erase my heart and become an ordinary puppet. this will be my last conversation with you as Polendina. Despite how it ended, I thank you for the kindness, bravery, and beautiful moments you showed me.
That's really, really sad. And now I'm wondering what would have happened if I hadn't given her the cure.
To Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Oh, I thought I could maybe try to talk him out of it. That's really sad.
Strange.
I wonder if anyone else has anything to say about that.
At the House of Ani.
Ah, the hotel seems truly empty now that Lady Antonia has departed. She was the closest person I had, you know? All that with my parents happened when I was just a child. These halls are truly cavernous now without her. And her music. She was a terrific pianist before she fell ill. Now it's up to us to protect this hotel. Her home and ours. Losing someone never gets easier. I always welcome...
Antonia is dead. It doesn't feel real. She was sick, but her personality was so formidable. The hotel feels empty without her. I would have done everything I could to help with weapons. Damn it. I'm so tired of people I know dying. So you'd better not die. If you can't stay alive, I'm gonna beat you up. You're here.
This is good writing. Like I am emotionally attached.
Stalker, please.
See, I was about to say, like, I was very curious whether Jianzhou was going to say anything about Lady Antonia's passing, but I didn't get the impression that this guy isn't part of the inner circle, you know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense that he maybe isn't even aware. I mean, it's not like there's many people in this hotel. Maybe they're aware, but... I wonder if the cat's sad that Antonia died. What a tolerant cat. That's cute. She really is gone. Wow. Cherry-scented letter, a letter that gives off a scent of cherries. To the wonderful gentleman who gave my precious time back to me. That time I met you was light itself. Whether you're that child or not, I think you're a kind, precious child. Thank you for giving my joy back to me in my last moments. To the young gentleman who resembles Carlo, Antonia Cersani. Interesting. See, there's something that, let me real quick read that. I will always remember the memories I shared with you on this summer beach. Let's throw all our troubles into the deep blue sea. You have a past worth looking back on. Memory of beach will guide you to your memories of the cool ocean. Earlier in the playthrough, because I already knew that I was Carlo in some form, and I was amnesia. What I'm getting at is amnesia to me is a trope that I'm very tired of. It kind of makes sense in the sense of, you know, the player holding the controller doesn't know about the story, so it makes sense to have your player character also not know the story, but I'm just real tired of it. But in this instance, it might be something else. It's sounding more and more like not so much the... I don't actually know the traditional story of Pinocchio all that well. It might not be so much Geppetto made a puppet and sort of treated it as his son because he never had one. It might be that, like, Carlo died and then was resurrected in puppet form, and that's why you kind of don't remember, because you're, you know, a different creation. Alright, I have 2. I kind of want to get one of these too. I don't really want that. Let's get this. Increase my fatal attack. What about survival? I don't really care about that. Partially charges Fable when using pulse cells. I'm gonna get that. That's really good. See, so right now, Polendina is still Polendina. I wonder, like, if I come back, will...
The Grand Covenant.
I wonder if Polendina will actually just no longer be Polendina. Okay, back to it. I've been live for about 3 hours now, which is generally about how long I like to stream these, but I'm going to continue for a little while longer because I might be, like, at the final boss. I mean, I don't know. That, I mean, that certainly, I can't even look up high enough. That certainly seems final boss worthy, right? Also, while I'm here, I wasn't going to pop the soul, but pop it. Since I have a feeling I can't actually use it for its transformational purpose anyway. Big ol' 40 health. In Souls games, there's like a soft diminishing returns kind of thing past 40. I don't know whether that's true in this game. Oh no. Oh, this is Sophia's body. Look at that.
Oh, God.
It hurts so much. I want to be free. Please.
What do we do? I don't know. I can't make this choice. I think she wants to live, but...
I don't think she wants to live.
What will you do? You have to decide. You, not me. Keep her alive, perhaps against her wishes, or give her peace. It's your call.
Of course she doesn't want to live. We're giving her peace.
Thank you.
That's what she asked me to do, right?
I was trapped for so long. So much torment. So much pain. Take my ergo. I will be with you to the very end.
My hair? Holy shit, your heart is pounding. What the fuck? Entreat. Grief and tears had become daily life in Krat. The puppets gathered these tears and made them theirs. I think of you all waiting in the rain. Take me away as I am exhausted in the dark. Shadowflower, the tears of the blue fairy, locked in the glass bird cage. I'm still not totally clear on kind of the nature of Sophia, but this is pretty touching. Her true power was the ability to move time. I wonder if that was like her real body and then they propped her up with Ergo kind of thing. My blue fairy. This music is haunting too, Jesus. Yeah, it's literally like a birdcage. I find this moment effective enough that I'm intentionally not rolling through all the furniture to break it. Yeah, that bread's like stone at this point. Damn. Well, that was sad. I have to imagine all of this has effects on the ending. Just, I'm so curious now. There have been...
We did do the right thing, didn't we? I trust you. Let's keep going.
There's a number of like pretty important choices I could have made. Like, what if I'd never sent Aladora to the hotel? What if I had not given Antonia the cure? What if I had, you know, let Sophia live? So by the way, I just gained mad respect for this game because it is very cool to me how the game kept that music going after I left Sophia's room. maybe that's just the music of this area, but like that was a very somber moment, and abruptly changing the music or just getting rid of it would have pretty severely dampened the moment. So that was a very smart choice that they made.
Welcome to...
This is Sophia's. Oh, you are here. I guess I just didn't look.
Hey, I didn't think we'd meet again. I've just come back from the relic of Trismegistus, and I had no idea it was connected to the hotel. I should add that to my map. It was grim work out there. I found the real Alidoro. He's dead. Probably died heroically, seeking one last score. I buried his body and collected his belongings. It's a tragedy. He was a real professional and an inspiration to the next generation. I'm planning to continue his legacy. And like I said, I'm an explorer, not a fighter, so you would know. Is this weapon any good? If you're worthy, I'll give you Alidoro's weapon.
This is a weapon that you can't disassemble. How do I get Alidoro's weapon?
I want to give Alidoro's belongings to someone who knows their worth. It's what he would have wanted. If you can prove your worth, his weapon is yours.
Maybe I have to come back later. So by the way, I have to listen to this full track in order to get the effect of it increasing my humanity or whatever. And then I have another record afterwards, and after those two, maybe I'll call it a stream. metal tree. Wait, the fuck? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Is this a fledgling gold coin tree? Look at the base of it. Those are gold coins. I don't know what to make of that narratively. I think that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully next time I beat the game. The only remaining errand is the Trinity Key that I'm aware of. And now apparently to get the Hound's weapon. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.